Of course, we have to have the inaugural belch before I can even begin with the pre-stream. I have to just let loose, okay?
Thank you to those of you who did watch the weekend preview last night and sent me some nice messages. Some people actually, watched the weekend preview and hearing about what's going on with me and my business. They pledged to my Patreon for the very first time. And I want to say thank you. Thank you to anyone who, gave me positive feedback, constructive criticism, pledged to my Patreon. Anything. Thank you. Because that's what I need right now. I need positivity and I need support. And it's good that I have a community of people who watch my stuff, who want to see this continue and be successful, who are kind of coming out of the woodwork now and supporting. It's funny because it's the constant factor that I've always seen on YouTube is the negative. No matter what, whether I'm doing well or I'm doing poorly, whether I'm on a high or low, the negative is always a factor. You always get the people who talk shit, who make fun, who say you suck, but it's the positive that keeps you going, but the positive is not a constant. Some people watch the stuff, but they take it for granted, and they're like, well, maybe, Phil knows that he's doing good, right? Not necessarily. Not necessarily, especially when, I'm in a position like I am right now, where it's October, and this should be the busiest gaming time of the year for me. I should have, people in high views, people coming out to watch my stuff more than the rest of the year, and it's not happening. It's nice to get some positive reinforcement, and or to know that people actually care. So thank you to those of you who did actually, contribute, who, went out of their way to message me. A lot of people did, and I thank you for that, okay? It really is much appreciated. You can pledge to my Patreon. Again, thanks to those who did pledge overnight. But just because we may be hitting the funding goal for this month, it doesn't mean that I don't need your help. I do. Especially if things keep going the way they are. That's what someone in the stream chat earlier was like, well, looks like Phil's going to hit the goal for October, so I don't need to pledge this month. And I was
like, whoa. No, that's not the case. The case here is that I need every little bit of support that I can get, especially if things don't turn around on YouTube. It's going to be Patreon that's going to have to pick up the slack for that. So please, consider pledging to Patreon if you haven't.